I've been reading The Lion, Witch, and the Wardrobe, and I've read it before. And I love the idea of the land of Narnia as being just sort of this spiritual place that you can go into. And everything feels alive. And then we all have these doubts and fears and things. And then we get into this land of either we become sort of like the queen, very cold and bitter, or we can become like the lion, very wise and other stuff. And I've noticed that, going back to the fog that we were talking about earlier in the last post, the first page book, is that we can be in both places as we try to heal. Meaning, we need that darkness to understand who we really are and how we can come in a better place. But we can't always stay there in that darkness. We have to come out of it once in a while. We have to come see the beauty of the word. And I think that's what's hard sometimes for people is we always want to stay angry at things. We always want to stay bitter at things. We all want to be right for the sake of being right. And yet, if we look at our land of Narnia, from the Lion, Witch, and the Wardrobe, the light always has to come. You can't always have winter all the time. And bitterness. The light will come through the bitterness, and it will come through the cave, and you'll see the light again. I think that's the problem sometimes with the holidays, is that all those things come up, those feelings, those yuckiness, that whatever, and it really scares us because it brings us to the forefront. Are we really that people? Are we really that whatever? I mean, don't beat yourself up about it, but you have to begin to really see who you are. Because if you don't see who you are, there's no point in really showing your love and light. Always shine your light, but sometimes in your own inner walk, you have to see the shadows. I look at, the book, I look at like Edmund, one of the characters, who's just always bitter and always cross and always right, and this way you can see him sort of, I'm half of the book now, where you see him turning a little bit to like that side of, I'm right, I'm, everybody else screw you. I have those conversations, the resentments inside of us. We all have those voices, like, everybody else is against me, I'm wrong, I'm this, I'm that, I'm evil, or whatever. I'm just, people, whatever. We have those conversations, we all do. It's beginning to see that those conversations are helpful to a point. And then you have to move on to those conversations and begin to have conversations to yourself about how beautiful you are, how loving you are, how magical you are, how your land of garden, your beautiful garden, your land of Narnia, you got to pull the roots out and figure out what's next in your life. Because we all can't sit there and be in this beautiful place without getting rid of the nastiness, the weeds and the roots. And yet, in our own land of Narnia, we have to be someplace. And to tie it into Thanksgiving in America, here in America, is to be thankful for what we have in front of us. This beautiful land, this beautiful place that we have is in front of us right now. Yeah, there's things happening and globally and whatever, but you can only focus on what's inside in you. Only you. You can't take on somebody else's Narnia or somebody else's planet. You can only focus on your planet, the planet within you. When you start taking on somebody else's energy and their planet, it just comes to cause me crazy. I think that's the beautiful part of it. Can only focus on yours. Thanks. Have a great day.